We have done this historically through our work and will continue to do so in the future.
A couple months ago, Danny's family reached out to us and they asked us.
So as you guys are all aware from my previous video, Danny Masterson sentenced to prison for 30 years to life. Very big story. Well, there's been some updates because Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis, they both made a character statement on Danny Masterson, and they're getting a lot of flack for that. So the whole point of writing a letter like this is to give your unbiased personal relationship with a certain person, to throw it in the mix so the whole story timeline can be captured, and the judge can get a bunch of perspectives to make up their ultimate decision of what he did and didn't do. So obviously these three worked together on that 70s show, so they had a pretty close relationship with one another. A lot of people thought that they're undermining the victims by giving a statement about Danny in a positive light. They look at it like these people don't think the victims are telling the truth. So let's hear what they have to say.
We are aware of the pain that has been caused by the character letters that we wrote on behalf of Danny Masterson.
We support victims. We have done this historically through our work and will continue to do so in the future.
A couple months ago, Danny's family reached out to us and they asked us to write character letters to represent the person that we knew for 25 years so that the judge could take that into full consideration relative to the sentencing.
The letters were not written to question the legitimacy of the judicial system or the validity of the jury's ruling.
They were intended for the judge to read and not to undermine the testimony of the victims or re-traumatize them in any way. We would never want to do that. And we're sorry if that has taken place.
Our heart goes out to every single person who's ever been a victim of sexual assault, sexual abuse, or rape.
Shut up, Meg. So just to back up what Ashton and Mila are saying, Ashton Kutcher actually has a non-profit organization called Thorn, the Digital Defenders of Children. And this organization has assisted law enforcement in identifying 5,894 child sex trafficking victims and rescuing 103 children from situations where their sexual abuse was recorded and distributed. So Ashton has made an effort on his own behalf to stop victims from dealing with sexual abuse. So I think it's unfair to be attacking him and Mila for simply doing a favor for the family and giving their unbiased opinion and throwing it out there. If you have a personal relationship with someone that is different from a relationship with someone else, it's your story to tell. And I think understandably so, he was allowed to make that statement. Also, Kurtwood Smith and Deborah Jo Rupp, who played Red and Kitty Foreman on that 70s show, also wrote letters to the judge on behalf of Danny. But obviously the two most popular faces are going to be getting the flack for it all. So I think the argument that people are making is that they think if they wouldn't have given the testimony, it would have had more of an impact on what could have happened to Danny Masterson. But clearly the judge didn't take their statements into consideration because Danny's obviously sentenced. But what do you guys think about this story? Do you think that Mila and Ashton messed up, or do you agree with what I'm saying? Let me know in those comments below. My allergies are going crazy today, so I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go take some allergy pills, maybe self-delete, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.